On this session, I talk about taking pictures with nearly no clothes on. Hey there, Jed Coverness here from jedcoverness.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. This is a tool that I use to get past my analytical mind. It is a tool that just helps me to get to know myself a little bit better, and I hope that somebody else will try it too. Hit record, start talking, see what happens, right? I don't ever think about what I'm going to talk about. I just hit record and maybe inspire somebody to think about what they're doing in their life. So, yesterday I made a little 5-minute clip of a topic that I've been thinking a lot about, because the more and more I work, the harder I work, the more I get to know myself, the more I think about what I'm doing, and the more I think that other people need to know what I'm doing and see the results of that. Because the way I do it takes time, it takes work, it takes practice, and whatever it is, right? I mean, it's health and wellness, health and well-being, exercise physiology, to nutrition, to mindset, to, a whole bunch of different stuff. But all I do is put the to-do out there, right? Like, okay, here's what to do next, here's what to do now, all of this stuff. But I don't ever post like these are the results, like this is what you're gonna get, for a few reasons. And one being, to show off the results might be taken as egotistical. It might be taken as selfish, but that's just in my own head. So what do other people see? I don't know. I've never tried it before. And what I mean by all of this is there are people out there in the social media world who post pictures of themselves with, no shirt on and no pants, like almost naked. Let's put it that way. They take pictures of themselves almost naked and they put it out there in social, and it gets attention, right? And what's the number one asset when we're talking about marketing for a product or a service? Is attention. Get it? The only way, maybe not the only way, but one of the fastest ways to raise awareness is to raise attention, is to acquire attention. Taking pictures with no shirts on, taking pictures with, whatever it is, doing video of workout, like actually in the workout, wearing next to nothing, gets the attention. It just does. Like, that's just the truth. And I've been thinking about that. I'm like, okay, so do I need to do that? Do I need to start taking pictures with my shirt off? Do I need to start working out with like just a tank top on, or like nearly nothing on? I don't know. And I'm loving that I don't know. But those are questions running through my head to myself, because really I don't give a crap about anybody else as far as like what people think about me. But I also need to have the respect of my family and my friends and stuff like that. So it's just something that's in my mind, and that's why I'm talking it out. Talk therapy is the best place for it, so I can really get to know what is actually stopping me from posting my hard work, right? Like, I work my ass off to feel good, to look good, and then nobody gets to see it? Or does in my own head, does that mean do I want people to see it? In my head, do I want people to actually see what I have to offer? Yes. So by me taking pictures of myself with no shirt on, does that mean I'm degrading myself, or I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think it's like a validation to myself, because I think there's a certain threshold that you cross. It's like the river of change, right? I talk about that a lot. The river of change itself. As soon as you cross that river and realize that on the other side there isn't much difference, you're actually doing the work. And maybe a lot of that means you showing people you're doing the work. You know, like, I'm probably the fittest I've ever been in my life at age 32, and it's only getting better. Like, every day I just get a little bit better. So I can say that today is the fittest I've ever been in my life, and I say it every day because I'm getting better and better every day. And for me not to share that journey, not to share that, like, document that, that's essentially what I'm doing. I think that's what it takes, is documenting the process and taking pictures with no shirt on, quote unquote, no shirt on. That's not degrading myself, that's not showing off, that's documenting the progress. Because I'd ask somebody else, if it were a client of mine, if I were my client, I would ask them to take pictures of themselves. Now, they don't have to post them, you know, to all of social media, but it's for themselves, right? Document the process and be diligent with it. Flex Friday, Testimonial Tuesday, Transformation Tuesday, you know, Throwback Thursday, all that stuff. Doesn't have to be every day. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Success Saturday, whatever it is, right? That's a big deal. I think, yeah. I mean, I took a picture of, you know, myself flexing yesterday, and I was pretty comfortable with that. And, you know, it got some attention. And why would I want attention? Why do I snap a photo of myself? What's the end result I'm looking for? I guess attention is it, yes. But I think at the same time, it also requires a certain amount of guts to say, hey, I'm working my ass off, world. What are you doing? I have the audacity to think that I can change the world. I do. So why not show, right? Why not show it? Why not? And that's what I'm asking myself. Why not show the fact that I know what I'm doing, I do it every day, and not in a way to show off. It's just to the fact that, you know what? Life will chew you up, spit you out, beat you while you're down, kick your ass, and stomp right on your face when your face is in the dirt. But you know what? You gotta get up. You gotta get up and try again. And try, and try, and try. Because that's what it's gonna take. That separates you from old habits, your old self, and getting back up defies those old habits and old self, and creating new habits and creating a new identity for yourself. That is a big deal. And it starts with just trying one more time, and one more time, and one more time. This takes practice. And that's the same thing with taking a picture, right? Take pictures. Document your process. You don't have to put it out there in a way that's distasteful. you can make it art, right? It doesn't have to be weird. It doesn't have to be anything gross or lewd. It can just be, hey, I may have a system that you are interested in. It works for me. It works for many other people. It may not work for you. How do you know unless you try? And then you keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. That's how it works. That's how everything works. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. There's just your way. The only wrong way to do anything is to not do anything at all, right? The only wrong way is to not do it, is to give up. That's a guaranteed way to not work, to have it not work. Just keep trying, that's it. So there to have it. That's talk therapy today. I got this thing finally working somehow. And in my head, I think I'm at a good place today. It's the whole point of this. As always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.